It's good to see that this part is open now, and as you can see, the boats are taking it easy here. They cannot go too fast because you have the construction boats over there. So you were not able to cross here before, and since the 14 years that I lived here, there was never been a path before you could go through the little area here, but luckily now it's all open. Good morning. I'm here at the entrance of Sukhumvit Road, and today I'm going to show you one of my favorite bicycle lanes. Well, it's not a bicycle lane, but it's a path next to the Thonglor Sean Saeb, which runs almost parallel on Sukhumvit Road. So let's go. We are here at the entrance of Sukhumvit Soi 1, and here you can turn left in the direction of the Thonglor, and the Thonglor is basically a canal. And we are going to the Thonglor Sean Saeb. The Thonglor Sean Saeb actually connects the Golden Mount all the way to Bangkapi and then all the way out of town. And it was built by the king to make a road for the army, well, a transport way for the army to ship troops into the countryside. Here in Soi 1 you have the Bumungrat hospital, and I don't think a lot of people know that you have this beautiful quiet path along Sukhumvit Road. So it's 7 o'clock on Saturday. And normally Saturday there's not too much traffic, but it seems that there are quite a few people up at the moment. Cap. Cap. So here we are already at the end of the road. Let's see how we can pass this minivan. Cap. So this is the Thonglor Sean Saeb. This is one of the most popular ways of transport around the city, and a lot of people that live in the Bangkapi district use this road to get to work. So we are riding into the sunrise. If you're in Bangkok, this is actually a perfect relaxed walk, and as you can see, it's not far from Sukhumvit. I have to be honest that in the beginning, you know, at Soi 1 it's easy to get there. I need to switch off my phone a couple of times to get over these kind of bridges here. Actually, one of the boats is coming through, and if you follow my channel you must have seen these boats plenty of times. This is one of my favorite ways of transport to get around town. Along the road you find these boat stations, and they run almost parallel on the BTS line. So you can use these boats all the way till about Ekkamai, but you know the thing is that the Klong goes straight here and Sukhumvit Road bends off away from the road. So if you get to Ekkamai, it's about 2.5 kilometers from the street all the way to the Klong, where here it was only 500 meters. So it's not really parallel. So let me continue. Yep. And these are the boat stations. And this is a very cheap way of transport. It's about 15 baht for a one-way ticket. From here you can go all the way to the Golden Mount. And if you saw the video that I made about the Rajdamnern boxing stadium, I used this boat. And here in front you have Sukhumvit Soi 3. So we are actually on the height of Nana. The reason that I wanted to film now is because they constructed a new part of the path, and that's why it's possible now to go all the way from Sukhumvit Soi 1 towards Bangkapi. Yep. I'm not the only one. See, many of the people on these boats are on their way to work. It actually stops at Central World. So a lot of people that work in the city center use this boat. It's Saturday, so it's not that busy. And of course, this is a perfect walking path in the early morning. The weather is still nice, it's fresh. We are here at the back of Sukhumvit Soi 11. I will keep you up to date where we are. So this is Soi 11. At some parts the path is a bit thinner than in other parts. Along the road you have about 6 or 7 of these small bridges. So the road behind here is Petbury Road, and that's where it really runs along. It runs along Petbury. And this is the Nua Pier. And this is at the end of Sukhumvit Soi 15. And from here you have a direct connection with Asok. So we are basically at the Asok BTS station height now. The wall that you see here is from the NIST, which is the international school. And a lot of people that have kids on this school tend to find a place along the canal here as well, so the kids can just walk to school along this path. The bridge here in front is Asok Road. And this station here has a direct connection with the Petbury MRT. So if you're on the MRT line, you can connect to the canal here. And a lot of people that work in Asok come here to get to work. So normally I would turn right here, but because of the new construction, I am able to continue my path, which is a nice update. The area to the right here is the SWU University. And these are all the office towers on Petbury. So this is the Singa Tower. And here they are renovating a part of the walking path. So this is the Prasanmit Pier, and this is the main pier for the students that go to the university. And here they are broadening the path, which I think is a good idea because it's a bit small in here. Until about 1 month ago, you could only go until this part, and then there was no way to continue. You had to go through the neighborhood, but I will show you where they constructed the new part now. Oh. Ah. So they are actually constructing on both sides. On the left side they are also making a new connection, and you can see the construction here. So this is the new path, and I think they finished it about a month ago. I'm a bit too early. Normally you will see them working here. So on the other side it's going to be connected as well in the future. But this is perfect. So this used to be an open part. They only had like tree trunks here. And now we can just continue. It's good to see that this part is open now, and as you can see the boats are taking it easy here. They cannot go too fast because you have the construction boats over there. So you were not able to cross here before, and since the 14 years that I lived here, there was never been a path before you could go through the little area here. But luckily now it's all open, and they are constructing a path on this side as well. You know, these big buildings create a lot of draft, so we have a lot of wind blowing. Sawadee krap. So there's quite a vibrant community along the river here, and I will show you a little bit later. There is a big Muslim area. So the bridge that you see here, this is the end or the back of Sukhumvit Soi 39. So this would be the equivalent of Prompong station. But for example, here you're probably already like 1.5 kilometers from Sukhumvit. So the distances are getting bigger. Morning. Hey. Sawadee krap. Here they constructed a little park, and I think it's part of the condominium here, sponsored by Downy. Nice.ครับ
ก็โมโหมากเลยนะเราบอกสโมโหมากเลยซอเลยไม่ไปเลย เนี่ยบอกเขาไว้
ครับ So when I'm not riding with my camera, I can actually go straight up here, but I'm not gonna do that now, unless you guys want to see me fall into the klong. In some parts you have the path on both sides of the klong, but actually here on the right side is the only way where you can just go straight and continue. So here you can see the path is a lot broader than at the beginning, and there are less bridges, which is better as well. You see quite a few boats going in town, not so many getting out yet, and these boats are full. And if you come here on a weekday, there are a lot more boats. So here we are at the local community, and this is in the back end of the Prompong and Thonglor areas. See, the sun is coming up. Around the corner here you have a nice mosque, and if you are planning to walk here, then I would say go behind the street here, because there's a very nice market as well, and there you can really taste the local food and the local spirit of the area. See, they constructed a few of these ones so that the motorcycles cannot pass. Thou shalt not pass. But my bicycle is no problem. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that there is quite a big Muslim population in Thailand as well. A big part of the south is completely Muslim at the border with Malaysia. Here we go again. This is a Muslim cemetery. And along the road you have a lot of these little shops. So there's no 7-Eleven here, but you can get your refreshments and food. Another boat coming in. So as you can see, they completely adapt to the stream of travelers. Yeah, definitely if you visit Bangkok, or if you live here and you have a bicycle, I would say come and ride this bicycle lane. If you are here on holiday and you want to have a nice early morning stroll, I can recommend this as well. This is perfect to soak up the atmosphere. It's a bit fresher than walking on Sukhumvit, and that's because of the water here. So it's actually perfect. So this bridge here is Sukhumvit Soi 55, which is Thonglor. This restaurant is Sapan 55 or Bridge 55. And if you know Bangkok, you know there used to be a street market in Soi 38 and they all moved to this place. Let's move on. So this is the end of Thonglor, and if you go from the Thonglor BTS station and you take one of these BAT buses, which are small red buses that go along the street, you will end up here. So if you want to go to the Klong from Thonglor BTS, you can easily do that, and that's about 10 baht to get here. station. Let's continue. This part is a bit more difficult to navigate with my bicycle. Also, the path is getting more narrow here. Across the little bridge there. Yep. And as I mentioned, along the road you have many of these little shops and you can get your coffees. So many of the people that you see passing by have talc powder, I would say, on their face, and that mostly means that they are from Myanmar and they are working in construction here. So this is a very, very narrow part of the path. This is quite difficult to navigate one-handed. Actually, with two hands it's already complicated. Up. But we can handle. So we're getting here in the area of Ekkamai. This is a very nice temple, by the way. So also if you are walking here, you can make a side step in the temple. This is the narrowest part. See, this barely fits, right? This is good. So you see all these paintings here on the wall, and I noticed that every year students come here to paint it or update it. It's pretty nice. So this bridge here is the end of Ekkamai Road, or where Ekkamai Road connects with Petbury. See, these boats are packed. Ekkamai is the last station on Sukhumvit Road from where you can connect to this canal. And right ahead here you have a lock, and at the lock the canal bends left in the direction of Bangkapi. So if you're in Prakannon, you cannot reach this canal anymore. You can reach the canal, but it's another part and you don't have this good connection. So we're almost at the lock. Cap. And this is probably one of the most difficult parts of the path to navigate. With two hands it's fine, one hand a bit complicated. Cap, good morning. Okay, I think this is for floodings, but it makes it difficult for me to ride well. It's okay, as long as I keep my eye on the ball, right? Yeah, if you're not an experienced driver, I would say don't come here. This is quite easy to fall down. Oh, Cap. So we're here at the lock. Oh. Cap. And this is where the boats turn left, and this is also where I will finish my video. And this is the boat that is going in the direction of Bangkapi. And you will see after the lock the boat will turn left. So I hope you enjoyed this update regarding the Klong Sean Saeb, how to get here all the way from Sukhumvit Soi 1. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe, drop me a line, and see you guys in my next video.